Hey guys, we're live, and my name is Rich Guzman. Welcome to the Inner Circle Super Affiliate Network Inner Circle Coaching Call. And Anastasia should be right in. She's actually getting me some water right now because it's really dry. We are actually in the winter months soon over here in the New England area, and it gets real dry. You know what I mean? The air gets really dry and everything, and these houses and apartments, they get really, really dry and stuff like that. So, oh, you bought me some coconut water, even better.
El coco.
El coco. Yes. That was funny, actually.
Yeah.
So, guys, you've been seeing some short videos come up and everything, and I'm doing some testing on a platform. So if you see some videos in and out, it doesn't mean that I'm doing anything really important. It's just I'm testing this platform, and I can work with Facebook Live, and it's going to be more flexible. So that's what I'm working on. But I'm having audio issues. But once I figure out the audio issues, well, guess what? It's going to be freaking awesome. So I can't wait for that.
We'll give everybody a few minutes to just show up.
Yep, a few more minutes.
And I'm going to share this into the group.
Ooh, that coconut water is delish.
Well, don't forget to save me some.
You should have grabbed a glass, though.
Oh.
You have a glass over there? I think you do.
No, I don't, actually.
Oh, bummer.
Hang on.
All right. Anastasia should be here in a few moments. And we'll give it a couple minutes for people to get on. 1 second. So give us a couple minutes and we'll be ready to take action. We got live. You know they're waiting.
Okay. Alrighty. You got a glass?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, guys. Alright, cool. Yeah, if anything happens during the broadcast and there's like it actually cuts out or something, just refresh on the Freedom by Design fan page and then you can come right back in. If you're watching this from stream, if you're watching it from mobile, just get out and then go back in. So that way you can watch it from our fan page, as well as we shared it on the Super Affiliate Network community page. So if you guys are there and you guys see us in the Super Affiliate Network community, hello, welcome. Another day. Wow. We got so much to go over. Okay, Rich, come on. He was ready. I wasn't. I had to make sure everything was being shared. All right, who we have here? Let's see. We got Carlos Lopez. Hello, welcome. Hola, ¿cómo está? Welcome. Mike. Hey, Mike. Good to see you, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Yeah. Awesome. Melissa Mitchell, hello, how are you? Hey, girl. Werner from Thailand, hello, welcome back. Yes, great to have you always. Yes, from Thailand, I know. Awesome. Yeah, guys, hello, Pedro Salas, ¿cómo estás? Mucho gusto. Bienvenidos. Hello, welcome, hey. Daryl, all right, awesome. Yeah, it's growing. Here we go.
Sorry, guys, I just had to, duty calls, right?
Well, we had to get something to drink because, when we get to talking
nature.
too.
Nature.
Oh, you had that duty call.
Yeah, nature.
Oh.
Not duty. Why'd you say duty?
I said duty call.
No, you sound like you said duty.
No, I didn't say that one.
Duty. Not duty. You're funny.
I know. Okay, so, all right, so welcome to another week of the Super Affiliate Network Inner Circle, guys. We're so delighted to have you here. I am Anastasia Haldridge, better known as Coach Ace, and
Absolutely.
my partner in crime here.
Yes, and we're working on something that's really cool with live that would have a more widescreen so we could see each other better. Because the thing about the
Rich
live,
Guzman. I think he forgot that part. See how he just went right
actually,
into it?
no, I introduced myself earlier.
Well, introduce yourself again
Yeah.
because there's more people around the world coming.
Okay, hello everybody around the world. My name is Rich Guzman, and I appreciate you for being here today. And we're working on a new live platform that actually will be more widescreen, so that way we won't have to be squeezed in like this all the time.
I know. This is like, you should really see how we actually
It's
do these things.
I'm just doing my.
We're like crammed. Like
I'm doing
sardines.
my geek stuff. You know what I mean? The geek stuff that
I have
do.
to lean over,
So
just so y'all can see my head.
cool. Okay, so Mark. Hey guys, sure enjoyed my Thanksgiving. Hope you guys did too. Yeah, we
Yes,
had an awesome
yes, happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving to you,
It was
Mark.
awesome.
Yes.
Went to Vermont, saw my sister.
And my Latinos out there, we know we've been talking Spanish lately because we wanted to introduce that because there's a lot of members coming into Super Affiliate
Ooh,
Network
we got
that are
so many new
Spanish.
people, yeah.
So, feliz el día de pavo.
Yes, we did a 3,000 clicker and we got 32 sales.
Yes. How awesome is that? Very, very cool. We're excited
Excited.
about that.
Excited about
But
that.
all of that is contributed to what we are learning here at the
Yes.
Super Affiliate Network. Where would you be without the Super Affiliate Network, right?
So
You
true.
want
Spot
to
on.
definitely give gratitude for being here, a part of this amazing community, amazing, friends, people who actually become friends with you here in this
Yes,
community. There's relationships being built, and we never want to forget
Melissa,
about that key
woo.
component. Is all about relationships, because none of us knew each other from the day one that we walked in the door. No one knew who Ace and Rich was until we made ourselves known, and we did that by becoming open and transparent and sharing everything we were doing with
Everything that
everyone.
we do.
Everything that we do.
Yep.
We share with everybody, and now everybody knows who Ace and Rich pretty much is.
Oh, yeah, they know us.
Pretty much. So, let me see here what we got. Mark Castillo, wow, awesome. Hey, thank you, man.
Melissa says, without saying I still have 0 results. Ain't that the truth?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, what we're going to talk about today, we got some announcements to share with you as well. We had a meeting with the chief. All right, Misha
Ooh,
Wilson.
the chief.
We had a meeting with him, before we got started. So he wanted us to make sure that we actually said an announcement, and we will do that as long as you stay here with us.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what Richard was doing. If you saw the humming and all that stuff going on in the background earlier, that wasn't
Yeah.
the inner circle.
No.
That was a test. We were doing some video tests because some new software.
Yeah, because I'm learning how to, like I said, create the screen so it's wider. Because I don't know if you noticed if you've done it live, use your mobile phone, you use your
Tablet.
iPad or
Yeah.
Android tablet. It's like you got this little narrow screen and you can't really get that nice wide.
And you're like squished in like this.
Well, I figured out how to do a live without wireless, which is really cool, to my desktop, right? And so I'm trying to figure out how we could do more interactive training with you guys. So it's going to be very exciting, but I'm working out the audio issues. Once I work out the audio issues, we can go over to, some back office stuff, some good training, where to start, what to do, stuff like that. It's going to really help you guys move forward.
That's like.
And let the whole world see. They'll learn something.
So what I want to address today is the topic on our mindset, okay? We all talk about the laws, right? The laws that are in the back of the Super Affiliate Network. Have you guys been looking at that? Because that's the most important aspect about our company and the Super Affiliate Network is those laws. You got to know those laws. And I'm telling you, one of those core laws is about being here, attending all events.
Yes.
And participating. Not just watching, but participating. And that's another thing that's going to be attached to the announcement that we're going to announce later on, is being at all the events. And we have lots of events going on. This is the last month. Coming up December, we still got a little bit left of November. And then after that, December 1st, it's go time. This is like closing of 2016, guys.
Woo!
And if you want to close out this month strong, 2016 is going to be your year.
Stay in that challenge, guys. Stay
in
with
that 90-day
challenge.
challenge. Do not back off on it.
Yep.
I don't care if you ain't get any sales yet. I don't care if you ain't get one lead
Yep.
yet. You stay focused. You hear me?
That's how you
Stay
break through those
focused.
barriers and you start creating some consistency.
Yes.
Guys, we have ups ups than we have downs. There's never something that's like straight, you know. I mean, we got this thing that's constantly growing, but
success is a winding, twisting.
Yeah, I mean, when you see, you know, us going like this, we still go through this at the same time.
Yeah.
So we're not, you know, immune to
no.
You know,
and if
to
anybody
like
tells you otherwise, where they're like, "Oh, I made, you know, I made, you know, $100,000 in like 6 months," I'm like, "Yeah, great. Well, you care to, you know, tell the truth about how you really did it, because they won't tell you what they actually had to go through to actually get there, you know." But we actually do reveal that in our free report that we're giving out, right?
Yes.
We have a free report on how to make your first 100K in 12 months. And that's realistic because of what we're doing.
7 crucial steps.
The 7 crucial steps, that's right.
So
So if you are here on this fan page, look to your left and you see it says 7 crucial steps. If you haven't gotten that copy of our free report, be sure to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff.
Awesome. So what I want to talk about today...
And you don't have to sign up because you're already in.
What I want to talk about today is...
But if you haven't signed up, just click on there.
You want to interrupt me one more time?
No, I want to finish it.
Okay, so what I want to talk about today is about you going above and beyond your call, okay? You know, you're considered an affiliate. And what is an affiliate? An independent representative of another person's product, right? And you're getting paid a commission, an override, just so you can sell that person's brand or product or system or course, you know, or whatever have you. You're considered an affiliate marketer. Now, a lot of people have come across to me and said, well, what is affiliate marketing? And I tell them, well, all it is you don't own the business, but how you run the business is what you own.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay?
I agree.
So you're getting paid to be as creative as you can be, to be as smart as you can be, in an ethical way to market someone else's product so you can actually get paid.
Right on.
Good commissions, right? I say great damn commissions, actually.
Yeah, no,
and here's the thing. What I mean by going above and beyond is an example. Look at what we're doing and model after success. Model after what we're doing. There have been times where you could stay mediocre. You could stay... Honey, lower that down. Hold on a second.
You forgot to shut that speaker down.
Well, you were doing the tests. Okay, here we go.
Here
There have been times where you can actually stay mediocre and you could just follow the rules and just play by the book. But we don't play by the book all the time because we want to make sales. Not only that, but we also want to help people. So what we do is we do what's more than what is required of us as affiliates.
Yes.
You get what I'm trying to say? So like if somebody is like on a Saturday or a Sunday, normally we unplug Saturdays and Sundays, but this Saturday and Sunday we couldn't unplug. There were people that were actually hunting for help for us.
Oh God, yeah. And there were so many people like, can
on
you
our
help
Skype,
me? Can you?
They were sending us personal messages. They were using a voice record, and they had some questions, and you know they couldn't get in touch with their coaches or anything like that. And so we were talking with them, and guess what? We happened to get them through.
Yep.
If that is required of you, do it.
Yeah.
It will absolutely
Bring out the
feel
leadership
so
in yourself,
good when you do it, because that will show your partner or your affiliate member how much you care about their success. Really. And we really want to share that message to you of how much you should really think about what you're doing here, how much of a difference you're making by going above and beyond your requirement as an affiliate.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what I always keep in mind. I always put them first. Like when it comes to my members, my students, I say to them, come to me for any questions. If you get stuck somewhere, ask me. Don't try to do stuff on your own. Don't try it because you don't know what you're doing. You don't. You haven't had success. If you did, you'd be right where we standing. And you're not there yet, then you need to talk. You need to say something. You need to say what you're stuck on. I don't care what question it is. This is why we do Q&A, because we want to make sure you don't get stuck. You know, it doesn't help the boat to keep sailing if there's people holding on the inside of the boat and they think that they can hold the boat still and steady. When the wind is still blowing and the boat is still got to go forward, but there's something wrong with the boat. You want a tip?
Yeah, I mean, you got to be sure that you really, you know, you got to be real disciplined too when it comes to doing this kind of stuff.
Yes.
And, you know, and sometimes it's so simple that we overcomplicate it. And I always say that it's really simple. It's just we overcomplicate it and we always put things in the way to help us grow and, you know, and have success. But I believe everybody here has the ability to be successful. And it all really boils down to mindset. It always goes back to mindset.
Always.
And once you really get your mindset together and you really focus on, what you're doing and the journey and where you want to be. I read something today that really interests me. Some people, actually most people, they always think about, 30 days. And they're so used to living month to month because that's the way we were brought up, right? The things that was killing my success in the beginning, and I truly believe this, was that I never really was able to look ahead because my mind was always so trained. Before 2008 when I got started, I was always trained to look at how much money I have to make within 30 days to pay my bills, right? Within 30 days to pay my car, 30 days to pay this, 30 days to pay that. And what that does, it trains your mind to think short term. And when you are trained that way, it's harder for you to see really the long-term vision. And it's not your fault. It's just It's just the way you're programmed to think, right?
Yes.
And for me, when I started really having more vision and starting to see things farther down the road, I've learned to be patient. I've learned to follow that vision and just execute, right? Like today, Anastasia was, thinking about something really cool today. She was thinking about, monetizing Instagram because she realized she had an aha moment about Instagram, something that she wasn't doing that was really hurting our reach. And I never, literally, it's not good to do this. But she didn't know. But she figured it out. And when she did, she had an aha moment on how to create a massive account with Instagram and how to monetize and do all these great things. So what Anastasia had trouble with in the beginning was actually vision. So I told her, I said, now you're starting to create your own vision. And she goes, well, what do you mean? I go, you have a thought, you have an idea. And when that idea starts to, hit here, you want to definitely map it out. Your next step is take that vision and map it out on a whiteboard. That's why I have two whiteboards in the house. I have one, a big giant one in the living room. On the wall.
Mounted, yeah.
And I'm always writing formulas and stuff. And then we have a small one over here that she was writing on. So I said, map it out. You have that vision. Don't just leave it here. Map it out how you see it in your mind. Do you see squares? Do you see circles? It's never silly to just start mapping out what's in your mind on something that's tangible where you can see it visually.
I've always had trouble, guys, with vision. Like when it comes to ideas, I didn't know at the time until I started working together with Rich all these years that ideas make you money. And every time he had an idea, we would make money.
Yeah, because I'll go on the whiteboard and I'll just write this crazy stuff.
And he'll start writing. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
What is that? And I'm like, trust me, it's here. I gotta let it out. I gotta let it out.
So I had my first vision moment and I said, Rich, I got an amazing idea. And then he was like, well, tell me, share it. And then he comes home from work and he's like telling me, write it down. And I'm like, oh, but how do I write it? And how should I plan it out? I have it here, but I don't know how to put it on there, And he's like, grab the marker and think of what you're seeing. Like, is it squares? Is it circles? Is it triangles? Whatever it is.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple and just start writing. Yeah. So I was like, well, the only way I can think is outlining. So I started outlining, and I started outlining what I wanted the plan to be. And it was a plan for Instagram and how to take massive action. Massive action with Instagram. I wasn't giving a damn what they said. I'm going to do it. And so I started putting it down, and then Rich looked at me and he was like, that's an awesome idea.
I resonate with that idea, and I could see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we've used mind maps before, Alfred. But it starts with from here.
I have to do it from here
writing
to paper.
It down.
Go old school a little bit sometimes,
Yeah. That's why a nice whiteboard. When you start writing that stuff out, man, your brain just goes crazy and it just starts becoming the fruition before it gets put together. Then you digitize it into a mind map. You know what I mean? That's how we do it. Like for me, like the many formulas I've drawn out on that big
and I've taken
whiteboard.
Pictures of them every time, and before we erase them, because there's always a new idea that Rich always comes up with.
you got to ask yourself this: is every formula, every idea going to work? No, but you keep coming up with new ideas, and you test, and you keep coming up with new ideas, you test, and all of a sudden, like, oh wow, this is awesome. So it's a 3-step process. Okay, it starts with vision. So once you see it, Okay, you start mapping it out, even if it looks silly, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Right? You start mapping it out.
You
like
know
your
what it
brain
means.
sees it. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, you know what.
You know what it means.
You know what it means.
You don't have to worry about explaining it to
So
somebody
the
else.
first step is vision. Once you
Yeah.
have it, vision up here. The second step is actually mapping it out on a whiteboard. Okay, writing it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very important. And the third step is execution. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So once you have it mapped out, that you can understand it and your brain can comprehend it, what you wrote down, then you start executing out that idea, and that's testing.
And I see a lot of people like I did a whiteboard video about doing the Ben Franklin close, where you have this decision to make and you're in between two different ideas, and then you draw a line down
Yeah.
the board and you
Yeah.
put the pros and you put the cons of that decision.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems that the pros outweigh the cons, so you might as well go with that decision. And so I did that with the whiteboard, and I've seen a lot of other videos that were related, that people underestimate their whiteboard. They buy a whiteboard, they go to Home Depot or Staples and they buy one. I used to work at Staples. And they buy one, but they don't use it. The damn thing is just sitting there and it's collecting dust. They're not using it. Listen, if you got a dry erase board, start putting your ideas to the board. Start taking that marker and start putting what you're thinking about, how you're going to take massive action with your business. What are you going to do to implement tomorrow? What kind of activities do you need to do? How long is it going to take? Whatever. You need to put that on the board so that you're looking at it every day and you have a goal in mind to reach.
Right. Exactly,
You have a goal in mind to reach. If you have nothing in front of you, then you're working blind. You're really working your business blind. And then you wonder why you have frustration, overwhelm, you're struggling, you're not getting results, nothing seems to be working out.
Right.
It's because you have no goal in mind.
So
No map.
let's take a step back. So, so when we first started blogging, okay, for the last 3 years, the vision, my head came. I'm like, okay, what if we, put a blog together, and what if we start writing content every single day, daily, like nonstop, and don't expect nothing in return, and learn from that experience, right?
It was the craziest thing
It
you
was
ever
the
came up
craziest
with.
thing.
It was just so crazy, it just might work.
And it did work.
And it did work.
It did work. So
It did.
And now a blog, of course, is getting a lot of traffic and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
so my thought was like, okay, I had the idea. I wrote it down. I'm like, okay, I drew a square like this.
Yes.
With a little pretend header, and I drew the little sidebar thing. I mean, literally, it looked funny as hell. but it was my vision.
Yep.
So what I did was, I wrote that, okay, one piece of content every single day, 365. How many pieces of content is that times 2 years? I started mapping this out like a formula.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, it ended up like going to like, okay, so if I can do, if we could do a piece of content a day, and then turn it into, how about if we do 2 pieces of content for like 2 months straight, and then go back to one piece? All these crazy thoughts started happening. So we started mapping it out on the whiteboard, and we just started going after it. We just started doing it.
But you know what sparked that?
But-
You know what sparked that? I'll tell you guys, for real.
Can I finish first?
Hold on. I'll
Because
tell you
you're
what
losing my
sparked
thought.
that. Okay, go ahead.
So anyways.
Sorry.
So, you wonder where I get it from?
I'm sorry.
So what
We
happened?
just want so much to give to you guys.
Right. So what happened was, once we started implementing it and we took action, remember, vision, okay? After the vision, you start to map it out, you write it out, and then you execute, right?
Yes.
And when you execute, and you don't know what you're doing because you're executing because it's something new. So as you execute it, you go, okay, wait a minute, I'm executing on this. Let's see what's going to happen. And during the execution process, you start to learn the mistakes. You start to learn what not to do.
Yeah.
And you start to learn what to do. And you start to learn some cool new things that you never really knew because you executed on it. And like I've learned how to split test like different different images on the call to action to get more leads. I learned how to find out what keyword was giving me money, not leads, but money. Like I got to that point that I knew how to do that. Now, in the beginning, did I know what keyword was going to give me money? No, I didn't. When I first started executing, it was just a simple plan to write these pieces of content on a daily basis, some twice a day, and then create call to action. I didn't know about like the back end to see like, what are we getting paid for on what keywords. And you got to know this stuff, and I didn't realize it. And then all of a sudden, I realized that, wow, out of all those keywords, only 2 or 3 were making money. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about taking massive action and being consistent. Because without it, you won't grow, you won't learn, right? So this is why that process, and you guys want to write this down, vision, map it out, and then start executing.
Yes.
So let's go to a current process. Current process is, okay, so I never done solo ads before, okay? And, yeah, right. I never done solo ads before. And the funny thing is in the beginning I was afraid. Oh yeah, I just started doing solo ads late last year. Late last year, around November, December, I started. But prior to that, why didn't I do solo ads? Fear. Worried about the failure. Worried about me talking to solo ad vendors, what to say.
Getting uncomfortable.
All that stuff. That's how I felt. So I finally, we hired somebody outside
Yes.
of our primary business, and got a little bit of coaching, understanding solo ads,
Yes, we did.
and it helped break the ice. It helped just do it, right?
Yes.
And then at the right time, of course, so Whitfield Network came right afterwards. It was perfect timing, and then we learned a lot more through Misha about solo ads. So we started learning about like how to really go after it, right? Like how to build it up. So that way you can actually start getting more leads, getting more sales, the offers that are being created with SAN, how they are meant to convert. That's the key, the big lesson here. And how do we grow it, right? So we got to the point that we started getting 4,000 clicks a month, 6,000 clicks a month. Guys, I know right now remember I told you map it out. Okay, vision, you map it out, execution, remember? What I did was, on the whiteboard, I drew the primary business, the back-end sales, and with the back-end sales, that's right, I mapped out arrows going to each, profit, like up front, and then after that, like the back-end sales, like just arrows coming down like this from solo ads. So I started looking at the base bottom dollar. This is why when I talk about this in the past, I got this from writing stuff down, right? And mapping it out on the whiteboard.
Exactly.
And I said, okay, cool. So let me just follow this plan, right? Which is really cool. So by following that plan, I figured out that it took me 11,000 clicks to make over 100 sales.
Yep.
See, if I never would have, thought something, map it out, and then execute it, and stay consistent, I would have never knew that it took me 11,000 clicks to make over 100 sales a month. Now that's cool, because I know it now.
Now you know your number.
Now I know my number.
Now you know your magic number, yeah.
And we're not talking about upsell, guys. That's awesome. But I'm talking about the base bottom dollar, $25 a month, because I wrote it down.
Yep.
And then I mapped it out in math. And I said, wow, $25 a month. What's that? 300 customers every single month, paying $25 a month. That's how much? $90,000 a year. Now, if you can get 300 customers, you definitely get 1,000 customers, because it's all it is time and consistency and executing.
Yep.
Well, think about this. So you look at that number. I'm gonna get you guys excited because you guys are not going to sleep tonight. 1,000 customers, you're looking at about $25,000 a month. Woo! You guys get that? See, I map the stuff out. I get all crazy. I get like a scientist. That's like writing formulas
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's like
I don't care what it takes me. I don't care if it takes me a year. I don't care if it takes me 2 years. I don't care if it takes me 3 years. I'm going to get 2,000 customers. Because 2,000 customers is what?
50,000 a month.
No.
What is it?
100,000.
Oh, 100,000 a month. Okay.
You see that?
What was the other one?
See, we have to keep things simple. And we have to really have vision for it. And we have to map it out when we think about stuff like that. We can't just think about it and not map it out and write it down. It doesn't become tangible. It doesn't become real
It's true.
until you do that. I'll tell you a story. I actually was very fortunate to be mentored by more than one millionaire. The second millionaire, I went to West Palm Beach, and it was only 6 people that were allowed in this training, and I was one of them, behind closed doors. And we've learned about this kind of stuff, about journals, about executing, about vision, about all that kind of stuff. See, when I first went to that training, I thought it was all about, oh, we're going to make a lot of money. Woo! Right? I always thought that. In my first millionaire I got coached by, I thought the same thing. And then when I went to this one, I was like, oh, it's going down, right? No, it's not about that, guys. It's about these simple processes that we overlook and we overthink and we just let it go by. So I can't stress this enough. This is how I run my business. This is how I teach Anastasia to run the business, okay? You got to have that vision. And if you have trouble having vision, just imagine. Use your imagination. Imagination is incredible. Be a child again. Have that imagination. Don't lose it. That imagination will get you excited again. Will get you pumped up. Will get you seeing things that you didn't see before because now you're using your imagination. It's okay to imagine. That's how it starts. When you have an imagination, then you start mapping it out. It becomes more tangible. It becomes more real. Then from there, guess what? The last piece of the puzzle, guys, you execute. And you keep executing and executing and executing. You keep failing. And you go, oh, I broke ice. I broke that ice. Broke right through the ice. Figure something out. Go back under. Executing. Popping through the ice again. Guess what? You just broke another piece of ice. And popped right through and got some oxygen. And you realize, like, wow, this is what it's about. It's not what I thought. Right? We kind of put all these things in our minds of how we think success is. In reality, it's not. It is mindset. It is mindset. This is why you always hear about vision. But I love that 3-step process. It's always about vision, map it out, execute. I don't care if it's the dumbest thing. Just do it and test it. Because one idea can make you $1 million. I'm telling you.
Just take a look at what you created.
I was told. Yeah, exactly.
And look what it was his idea. Yep.
I was told that behind closed doors. He says, never underestimate the power of an idea. That's what I learned behind closed doors. Yeah, and let me tell you, it was worth every penny, every moment to travel there, spend a few days, and be in that private training because it taught me how to think. It taught me how an entrepreneur, how a millionaire thinks. See, even if you're an affiliate marketer and you're marketing, come up with ideas. Like the stuff she's coming out with, I was like, whoa, like I just beyond my.
And it's stuff that I understand that you
right, because she's into social media. So how can we monetize social media? Once I looked at it, all I have to do is look at it once. I get it now.
Yeah.
Right. But in the beginning, I was like, well, you're going big here, bigger than my mind was thinking in the first place. You know what I mean? So, what if it doesn't work? Well, what if it does? Everything's all about testing, guys, and executing. And I'm telling you, man, this stuff is amazing. When you think about the possibilities, because you look at people out there, why are they having success and why they're doing things and you're not? Because they're executing. It's kind of like ignorance on fire. They're just doing it, man. They're just freaking going for it.
Yes.
Look at, you got young kids on Instagram, all right, being affiliate marketers, making a freaking killing,
in their
generating
20s.
50 leads a day, 100 leads a day, okay? Think about that. Anything is possible. If another human being can do it, you can do it. What separates? Mindset. That's it.
That's all it is.
You got to execute until you break through that ice. And you just got to repeat that process over and over and over. And you'll see, you'll look back and go, wow, I'm not that person anymore. I'm a different person now. Because I've been executing so long that I'm learning about the journey. I'm learning about like what it really takes. But nobody will never know what it really takes until they actually go through that journey.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, case in point. I mean, we're testing out some new stuff. And, you know, we have vision about that. Even before I fully used it. You know what I mean? Then I went through the training, I was like, that's exactly what I thought.
If it can help your business and it has value to add to your business, then you're not reinventing the wheel, you're adding to it.
Exactly.
To make it spin even faster.
Yeah.
So if you think about it and you do come across another affiliate, you know, some of you here already have your own primary businesses and you're just using Super Affiliate Network to build your primary business because you want to learn the right education for solo ad marketing. So with this, you can add to it.
Yep.
Okay? And that's what I'm saying. Like, we found tools, we found different things that we're using. We're going to be bringing, to you guys a new Facebook live streaming platform that we're going to be bringing
Right,
soon.
because I want to get some more
That
interactive
he's
training
testing.
going out. And once I get the audio issue, game over. Game over. Yeah, game over, guys. Once I get
Exactly.
that audio issue done, it's game over.
Yes.
Because I want to take this training on Mondays to a whole new level. And, do a little bit of screen sharing and stuff like that. And
Screen
guys,
sharing on Facebook Live?
and,
Yeah.
and if you guys got any questions,
Yeah.
then as those questions are going on, we could actually go in and show stuff like, you might ask, well, how you guys...
Over the
you know,
shoulder.
where do you go to pick out solar vendors? Well, we could show you right there.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised.
That'd be cool.
It's not hard. It's so simple.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
So we know how to really make things fun, enjoyable at the same time, and a learning experience about online marketing. And, the cool thing about being a part of this community is there's nothing like it anywhere.
No.
Honestly.
No.
Just have to be
Out of all the
have to be like
communities that I've been
Yeah.
part of since 2008, this community is more like a family atmosphere. Everybody's trying to lift everybody up. Even when they're feeling down, because everybody's
Yes.
life gets in the way. Sometimes it happens.
The silliest questions are asked inside the community, yet they still get answered.
Yeah.
In due time they do. But I wanted to add something about what you said about the plan when you went
Yeah.
to the board.
Yeah.
There was a motivation that motivated him to get to that point. And at that time, we were in a opportunity before another affiliate company, and at that time we were struggling so badly
Oh, God.
that we had no
Yeah.
income. Like how we got now coming in, we didn't have any at all. So we were like trying to figure out, instead of focusing on the bad stuff of like wanting to quit, because that's the easiest thing to do,
Yeah.
right? Quitting is easy. Working is harder.
Yeah.
So we had to get smart, and Rich came up with an idea about the blogging. And when I saw him writing it on the board, he said, this can work, and if we stick to it, it will work out. I know it. I can see it. It's going to happen. And you watch how many leads are going to be coming in, and you can
Yeah.
watch how we're going to be getting all this freaking traffic, and it's all for free.
Yeah. And now we have a brand on our blog now.
Yes.
That didn't happen right away.
No.
That really didn't. I mean, we had some ideas and stuff, but now we have a brand all over the internet, and it's coming together and everything. But it's through executing and being consistent and growing and learning, and just being mentored as well. I mean, that's what it's all about, guys. It's just, you can't stop. You can't stop. You got to keep going.
Mark Castillo says those money sound effects keep coming in at the right time when you guys are giving golden tips. It's not planned, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's from our phone, from our
Yeah.
app. But yeah, we wanted to share that with you. Did you guys get value out of that? Did that really help you guys tonight? Let me see some engagement here, guys. How much you guys liked and enjoyed what Rich just shared about execution
Yeah.
and sharing your ideas and having a vision and putting it to the board and writing it down so you don't lose it.
What I'm talking about tonight, guys, it's worth $1 million to me. It really is. I've been mentored by a couple millionaires, and
Yeah.
this, what I'm sharing with you, I truly believe is $1 million tip, hands down. So don't take it lightly. Please write it down. Okay.
Yes.
Create the vision up here first. Map it out on a whiteboard, and literally, I'm telling you, go to Staples tomorrow and buy grab that
whiteboard.
Go grab that. I'll show you something, guys. Go to Staples tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some homework. Some of you guys will take action on this, some won't. The ones that do are gonna benefit. So here's part of the mind map, the new one. It's coming together. See that? You guys see that? I think on Facebook Live, it's like you can't really, unless we like zoom it out a little bit
A
here.
little bit, yeah. You holding it up?
Let me see. Hold on.
Pull your chair back. Okay.
You see that? All right. One of my newest little new things we're working on. Now, you guys probably look at that and go, I don't fully get that, but that's okay, because that came out of her mind, her brain, and she understands it. So for you, when you have a thought and idea, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters that you comprehend it and that you can see it. Once you see it and it's here and it makes sense, you map it out visually. That way, if you see it visually, you can take action on it. So here's your homework, guys. tomorrow, there might be some people from around the world. You might not have a Staples in your area, but any office store that whiteboards, it's a decent size. It's not too small. It's not too big. Grab a whiteboard, okay? If you have one, great. If you don't, I highly recommend. I'm actually giving you this homework. This is a must-do. Go grab a whiteboard, buy it tomorrow, okay? And start mapping out your ideas. Like, let's say, let me help you guys, okay? Let's say you guys are into video marketing. Let's say you guys are into blogging. Let's say you guys are into Facebook. Start mapping out ideas, start executing, but start thinking about what can I do? Like, how can I make this work? Start thinking about that. Like, how can I make it work, right? Get the juices flowing. This is really, really important, guys. This is going to get you guys getting that locomotive moving, okay? Understand what I'm saying? Because in this business, it's all about a locomotive. And I'm telling you, if you got a lot of junk on that thing, it's going to be so heavy, those wheels are just going to be spinning and getting steam, but you're not going to move nowhere, right? But if you start literally focusing by what you create here and you map it out, those wheels are going to spin so fast, you're literally going to start, chugging up that hill, okay? And that's where I look at success. It's like a locomotive. And the more you feed here and then map it out, the more you feed here and you map it out, feed here, map it out, you're going to be executing on so much stuff in testing, you're going to find out what works for you. And when it does, you're going to be so excited, you'll be so happy that you took this 3-step method. Because you're never going to know if it's going to work unless you execute it. But you can't get to that point unless it's here first, and then map it out, then jump on it.
I can't tell you how many times we had people come over and they saw your board.
Yeah,
right
they're like, what is that? I'm like,
what is that? Yeah.
It's $1 million idea.
Yep,
so,
that's what you said, yeah.
So, I want you to focus on this, guys, okay? Like, for me, I know whether it takes me 2, 3 years, 4, 5 years, I don't care. I'm so focused, I know my numbers, I know where it's going, that I will get to that 100,000 a month. I know it. It's for me, it's only a matter of time, because I know,
that's true.
Like, I mean, look at my eyes. I'm like, when I talk about that, my eyes go bing, because I already see it. Like, if you could think like this and you could see it visually without even being there, you will get there, literally, okay? Because you'll be executing on point on your way there, okay? I want you guys to think that way, because this is how it happens. Millionaires become millionaires from ideas and executing on those ideas, okay? So I'm just giving you the simple, 3-step method on how to get there. And you guys could do it. You guys, I'm telling you, you guys could do it. So homework. Yes, you guys got homework. So if you got a whiteboard, great. If you don't, get one. It's going to change your life. Trust me. If you don't have a whiteboard, get the whiteboard. Start executing on ideas, okay? You want to do YouTube videos? Map out, like, okay, I need to do a video every single day. Okay, I need to learn about keyword research. Okay, so I know these people are searching for those keywords. I need to make a video on that or something, right? You gotta start thinking, guys. And if you don't learn this stuff, you don't start thinking, you don't start growing, you'll never start getting that locomotive moving. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. Rich.
Like we got that solo ad thing down, man. It's like, I know my numbers. It's awesome. I can't wait till I start doing 20,000 clicks a month. I'm excited about that. I oh my God. Because I understand the numbers, man. Once you understand the numbers, man, it's just how big you want to go. That's what it's all about.
Yes, Monet. Get your markers and mark. Get that thing out of the box. Undust it. Use it.
I'm telling you, start doing it. Like when I give you guys ideas, right? When I talk about I want you guys to do a 90-day challenge. I want you guys to start getting 4 solo ad vendors. I want you to think about 1,000 clicks, and I want you to start at 200 clicks. These are ideas that are here that I've learned, that I've grown, and I come up with my own ideas at the same time, and I share it with you, because we're doing it, so I want you guys to do it, right?
Yes.
If you do what we're doing, you're going to get the results. You just got to learn to fish. You got to get out there and you got to test, right? Yeah. We're always testing. Always testing. Right now I'm testing new funnels.
It's like you said, you got to learn how to fish. No one's going to give it to you. You're going to have to learn how to get it yourself.
And the beauty about it is that we have an offer that we know it converts. So there's half the battle. The other half is just going out there and finding the vendors and testing it out. Right? The hardest part is creating the offer. Trust me. Hardest part is creating the offer. You have the offer. All you gotta do is execute. Execute. So, this is what you guys are gonna do. Alright, you guys are gonna continue doing solo ads. You're gonna continue doing the 90-day challenge. You're gonna do 4 solo ad vendors a week, okay? So, I mean, not a week, for the whole month. So, 1 solo ad vendor every single week, okay? And you're going to do 200 click tests if you haven't done so already. And then go to 500 and then to 1,000 each 4 solo ad vendors. So, every one for the week, you're gonna pretty much get consistent sales going on, right? Once you're done with that, you have to pick a free marketing strategy to go with, okay? Whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube, whether it's blogging, I say pick your poison and attack it with a vengeance, literally, because that's how you got to do it. That's how you got to think. Because when we did the blogging thing, we attacked it with a vengeance. We didn't even look back. Okay, so whenever you pick something, you need 1 paid marketing strategy and you need 1 free marketing strategy. That's it. Because once you do your paid marketing, they're pretty much running the ads for you, right? So it's pretty much on autopilot. And you got to focus on is doing your free marketing and learning marketing at the same time. Okay? Very important. So once you do this and you have that in place, you're going to start getting more into marketing. You're going to start becoming more of a marketer. You're going to start learning some skill sets. And this stuff is going to help you guys out a lot. Okay? So right now we are at 9:48, guys.
I'm going to give the announcement in a few minutes. I just want to get Misha's post here.
If you guys have any questions, make sure you start typing questions right now. And then we will get to your questions and answer them as soon as possible.
Okay, here it is right here. Okay, so...
I was thirsty, look at that.
Yeah, I saw you. You did great. All right, so guys, the announcement that we have to make is in regards to Misha Wilson's contest that he is running. He is running a contest, and in this contest, if you want to know the full details, you want to look below in the Super Affiliate Network in the recent post. You'll see it. And basically, he is running a contest. Everyone can participate within the Super Affiliate Network, regardless if you're a basic member, a pro member, a Maui. It doesn't really matter. Everybody can participate if you like to do this. It's totally optional.
Yep.
But the prizes that they're giving away, he's giving away, is incredible. And let me do that.
Hold on, I'm going to be putting the link on the chat.
For
the comment section.
Oh, for his post?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're making it easier for you guys. You don't have to go search for it. It's going to be right there. You can read the details right there, but let me go over the details a little, just to highlight over it. So basically, let's see, where was I, Rich? Hang on a second.
We're looking at the big screen over here.
Yeah, we have like screens everywhere.
Yeah, I'm working on a little studio here that can work more interactive.
Hang on, guys. Where is it? It's right here. Go. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the headline of the post, it's on his blog. It says that the time has come, let's have some fun. That's the headline of it. And basically, he wants you to do a Facebook Live video testimonial. And it's kind of going to be like an American Idol type of vote type of thing, right? After you do it, you're just going to do a short video and basically share your greatest takeaway from what you've learned within the Super Affiliate Network through Misha, okay? And what you're going to be getting is let me see, there's like 4, okay, so there is a 4th place. So first place prize winner will receive 1,000 free clicks from the Super Affiliate Network agency for the solo ads, right?
And a $50 Amazon
An
gift card.
hour-long private consult with Misha himself. Doesn't matter what you're marketing, right? You can talk with him, and he'll be able to coach with you. Consult.
Prize, huh?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
$50 Amazon gift card as well. You guys could use that for the holidays. And a list of his top 5 favorite marketing books.
Nice.
Okay. So that's the first place prize. The second place prize is 500 free clicks from the Solo Ad Agency, and then $50 Amazon gift card as well, and a list of his top 5 favorite marketing books.
Nice.
Third place winner will receive a $50 Amazon gift card and a list of his 5 favorite marketing books. And fourth place winner will receive just the list of his top 5 favorite marketing books. Guys, these are great prizes. This is a great way to have friendly competition within the Super Affiliate Network family.
1 hour with him?
A 1 hour consult? I remember when we needed him for just a couple of days for Maui.
Wow. Wow.
Man, you guys don't know what you're in for, man.
Yes.
So yeah, the contest rules and the processes are there. You can just read through the details, and all he asks is that you do this ethically. No buying votes and stuff like that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Don't do that. No.
Keep it ethical.
Keep it real, okay? You can do other forms of marketing and getting people to help you out, but you don't have to do things unethical. We don't want you to do that. But have fun with it. Get creative, guys. I mean, the last contest was a testimonial, and I believe Penny took it home, first place winner, right?
Yep,
Penny Sergey from our team, actually.
Yeah.
She did a wonderful testimonial, and it was voted, had the most votes. So yeah.
So guys, be sure, like, if you're watching this and you're not part of Super Affiliate Network, get a hold of Anastasia and definitely get signed up with SAN, okay? So that way you can start getting part of this competition, because this is going to be one wild ride.
Right, and don't feel like because we're the top income earners that you can't compete against us. Please don't let that stop you. Do not let that stop you. Certainly didn't stop Penny, and Penny's one of our students.
Yeah, she crushed
she crushed it. We didn't participate in the last one.
Yeah.
We didn't participate in the last one. That was our choice. But Misha supports that, and he says you don't have to do this, but if you want to, hey, I say do it. It's a fun way to prove yourself, to prove, what you can do and show yourself, I mean, I think it'll be great for you if you've never had any credibility or success online. Let this be it.
I love that. Alfred goes, can't compete against you guys. It won't be long though. we welcome it. We totally welcome it.
So without further ado, let me talk about one of the key components to our success, and that is the upgrade to Pro. Okay, I want to talk about Pro because a lot of you are eyeballing Pro. You've been asking questions over the holiday about Pro to us. You want to be positioned at Pro, but there's just something holding you back.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. If we didn't upgrade to Pro, I'll say it again, we would not be where we are right now. It all started.
We would have never went to Maui.
We went through the same process as most of you did to get here with the trial, to get here and upgrade, and we went through every single upgrade pretty much, right?
Yeah, if we never went pro, there was no way we would be in this position right now. We would never went to Maui, Hawaii. We would never been mentored by Misha Wilson personally.
Yes.
And I'm telling you guys, that's the main reason why we're at where we're at. Is because we took that leap of faith and we actually went to pro. So.
And on top of the benefits of going to pro, please understand the benefits of going to pro is when you do go to pro, okay, you get $1,000 commission, okay, for each upgrade who goes pro.
And
go ahead.
And if the person you brought in goes pro and they get a pro, you get $500.
$500
for doing absolutely nada. So, just to let you know, that's some pretty good leverage.
Right? That's awesome. Hands down, I don't think anybody has that.
Could you imagine?
No. That's sick.
Anybody on internet land who is not part of SAN, who are network marketing groups right now, maybe you're watching this right now, think about it. In a network marketing company, do you get a $500 commission from somebody else selling something?
Crickets?
I'm waiting. Absolutely not. Ain't happening.
Nope.
Not happening. And this is why it's very difficult for you to build some volume, right? You got to make money to stay in business, and if you ain't making money, you're going broke. And that's the bottom line, right? It's all about running a business, being profitable, and growing.
Yes.
Right? And so if you're trying to make like tiny little commissions and try to build that up over volume, that's a pain because you're relying on other people.
So the focus this month, when we go into December, is, yes, you're right, is focus on taking yourself to the next level. If you've been at basic for a while and you figured, you know what, there'd be more for me waiting if I were at pro, then talk to your sponsor or get in touch with Misha himself or speak to your coach.
Yes.
Okay, speak to your coach. Get in touch with Dan or Jean-Pierre. Reach out to them. Even if they're not your coach, reach out to them and ask them about your your interest in going to pro, because it's going to benefit you tremendously. And not only that, but the webinars, the secret webinars that have been going on for pro, They're incredible because
Yeah.
you're being taught
Your
inside.
business is being broken down
I'm telling you.
and being rebuilt.
Yes, you
So-
got somebody there that's a live person to talk to that you can actually bring your most like intense situations, what you're struggling with, solo ads, swipe files, whatever it is that you're going through.
Think about it.
You can't really do that at basic because you're not
Yeah.
going to get that much help. But if you go pro, you can get
Yeah.
it. Okay?
Well, think about this. You have a 7-figure earner going to be sitting down with you and looking at your work and breaking it down. I want you guys to ponder that for tonight. I mean, that's amazing. It ain't happening. I don't see that. And I'm telling you, like, he goes through step by step and he breaks your business down. Whatever you bring to him, that's it, man. He'll find out.
Yeah, and then you'll also have the head senior coaches there as well. He will be there to, help internalize everything for you because
Yeah.
they're doing over the shoulder type stuff with
Yeah.
screen sharing and everything. I mean, we weren't able to access that before.
That's true.
We have it now at Pro. So definitely
That's huge.
think about that. Bug in your ear, okay? There's a bug in your ear. Ace is putting it there. Pro. Focus on Pro. Now, those of you who are Pro, who are looking at to go to Maui, okay, and Hawaii,
Yeah.
hello, start thinking about this for 2017, okay?
Yes.
Think about this. This is what we actually went through and we paid for. And it was so worth it
Oh, yeah.
to do because we got in so much from sitting down with the man himself
Yep.
and learning from him. And yes, he did have a whiteboard. He did. He had a big giant one. And we learned from him. Okay? From Misha himself breaking down and putting together a 7-figure ecosystem. So if you've been struggling with the way you've been setting up your websites and your capture pages and your thank you pages and your bridge pages and you're trying to get everything together, you just can't figure it out. Well, guess what? A lot of that is pretty much done for you when you go to Maui Intensive. So think about that, okay? Don't let the price stop you. Really, honestly, it's only money. Think about it. I'll tell you the truth. We didn't have it when we did it. We did not have it. We earned our way to do it. And everything we made, guys, we rolled it back
Roll it
in.
right back in.
We rolled it back in. We
Yeah.
invested into our intellectual capital.
But think about this, though.
And put it
and
in.
it started with pro. You see what I'm
It
saying?
started with pro.
It started with pro. If
This
we
is
didn't
why
never
we're
went,
telling you. Yes.
Never went pro. There was no way we could have went to Maui.
There was no way we could go Maui.
Right. So, I want you
So
to think about that.
if you're having that kind of success, if you want to get there, if you really want that success for yourself, you want to take your business to the next level, you're ready to have something done for you, Maui. Okay? The Maui Intensive, guys. Look at that. All right?
Oh, man,
That's
look
my binder, actually, that they
Yeah.
gave us when we were down there.
We'll be
I
back for
saved
another.
it.
We'll be back for another Maui Intensive.
Yeah, I know we will. You know? And
Oh my God.
the
I
thing
would do that
is,
over and over.
there's so much to be shared on there. If you guys ever show up on Misha's webinar, he's going to be doing a webinar soon, actually.
Yeah.
And he likes to talk about it there. Pay attention to what he's saying. And if he says put in an application, you could put an application right now after this, Inner Circle and reach out to Jean-Pierre,
All right, guys. So we're at the top of the hour, 10 o'clock. What I want you guys to do is do your homework. Okay.
You got homework.
I want you guys to literally, if you don't have a whiteboard, your first step is to get a whiteboard. Start, creating some ideas in your mind. Start mapping it out, and I want you to start executing.
Yes.
Okay.
And click on the link in the comments for Misha's post so you can get the full details for the contest that he's running for the testimonial contest.
And while you do that, okay, Friday, when we do the hot seat coaching call that we do, okay, I want you guys to bring your questions. So any questions that you have tonight, I know we're past time because time's moving pretty quick, but I want you to save those questions, and I want you to wait till Friday, and I want you guys to ask us on Friday those questions, okay? And make sure that you take action on what I'm telling you. Because if you have any questions on video marketing, you have any questions on blogging, you have any questions on solo ads, you have any questions on Facebook, now Instagram, we'll be there for you guys. So that way you guys know what to do so you don't get stuck. And that's what the hot seat coaching call is all about, is getting you guys unstuck.
And feel free to bring your team members if you like. You notice that, you're not experienced enough to help them out. Hey, tell them to come to the hot seat too. We'll help them out for you.
No,
As
we
long
don't
as
bite. We don't bite.
No.
So just, any questions they have, we can help them out too.
Yeah, so our hot seat is basically every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
So keep that in mind. All right, guys. So with that being said, that's a wrap. We're done.
That is a wrap, guys. So
done.
save your questions for Friday. Make sure you do the homework. Go grab a whiteboard with the markers and start creating some ideas for your marketing. Start mapping it out. Start executing and start getting that locomotive moving.
That's right.
Okay.
And keep your eyes peeled for the recap image I'm going to post inside the Super Affiliate Network so you guys can post your greatest testimonials and takeaways from this inner circle. We like to do that to let the chief know that you guys are getting value. And you guys are enjoying these inner circles so we can keep them going.
Absolutely. All right, guys. It's time to check out.
All right. We're out of here. See you guys.
Hey, guys. Cheers.